Let me introduce to you something very special, which is the Aero Pro Competition Pole from Shimano. And let me tell you, this pole is incredible. From all disciplines of fishing, from natural fishing across the board to commercial fishing, this pole performs with joy. That is the word. It is just an absolute joy to use. Without a doubt, this is the stiffest pole I have ever picked up in my life. It is incredible. And it's not just about stiffness. It's about balance. It's about control. It's about response, recovery. All those key aspects that you look for in a pole, this pole has got it. It is unbelievable. So what actually makes this pole so special? Well, for a start, we've used a really high grade carbon, the highest grade carbon possible. That's given that pole that lightness, that balance, that strength. And that combined with an enhanced taper has given this pole that ultimate balance, that control, that security, that authority within the carbon, but more importantly, that response, balance and recovery at the end of the pole, especially at those longer distances. If you've got a pole that recovers quicker, you can fish shorter lines between your pole tip and your float, you can dot that float down, you can strike and lift all those indications. That in turn is going to put you more fish in the net and you're going to win you more matches. That is basically what it's all about. Yet at the same time, it's just an absolute joy to use. And it almost feels like you're fishing at 16 metres with a 13 metre pole. The balance is just literally incredible. So that is how important an enhanced taper is. So let's talk in detail about the pole itself. It's got an ultra smooth finish, and as we all know, when you're long pole fishing especially, even shorter ranges, but more important on that longer lengths from 13 metres and above, if you've got a pole that's ultra smooth through your fingertips, it's going to massively increase your efficiency in your fishing. You're going to get less tangles, you're going to be quicker, you're going to be more efficient, and it's going to make the whole process of fishing a pole, even at those longer lengths, so much more enjoyable and effortless. And as I say, that comes from that super smooth finish, and it's throughout the whole of the poles within the range, right from your top kit right back up to your bigger sections as well. In conjunction with this silky smooth finish, we've also thought about the cosmetics on the larger sections of the pole. So we've made them a really nice sleek effect. That's massively reduced the weight of those sections, which is going to increase the balance of the pole. So we've also got the Shimano alignment system, which is the SAS. And basically, in order to amplify the stiffness of the pole, on each section there's arrow alignment markers for you to line that pole up. So when you are fishing at those longer distances and you want to really maximise the performance of your pole, by lining up those arrows will massively increase the performance and the rigidity of that pole at those longer distances. Along with that, we've added aero joint system back into the pole on both the female and the male sections. I'm an avid fan of this aero wrap system, and in previous pole models that we developed within Shimano, it creates so much longevity within the sections. It's going to make your sections last a long time, but also it actually holds together a lot longer as regards to when you put your sections together and twist and lock, they lock in place and they stay in place, and that's really important, especially on commercials, especially during those summer months. You could be shipping out, you could be rotating your rig, as we call slapping, fishing shallow, and with other sections that haven't got that effect on the female and the male sections, they gradually work loose. You do not get that problem with these poles. But also you've got that authority, that reliability in the female sections. When the pole is often underneath your elbow, you've got that extra strength, that extra carbon wrap. This is what I love about this pole. It's strong, it's light, it's well balanced, it's got all the key features you look for, but it's going to give you that confidence to tick all those boxes regardless of the terrain that you're faced with. So of course I've covered the main concept, the main areas of what makes this pole so special, but let's talk in a little bit more detail about the package itself. If you're a customer and you're going to buy this absolutely unbelievable pole, what you're going to get for your money. So let's talk about the package that it comes with. Now for a start, of course, you're going to get a 16 metre pole, and within that pole you will get a top kit in the pole itself. But also within the package, you get 5 Aero Pro match tops, 4 power tops, 4 F1 kits, and all of them have the reinforced banding for drilling. They also come pre-bushed as well. You get 2 short number 3s, a cupping top, you also get 3 interchangeable protector sections, which is really important in, let's say, your 6, 7 and 8 sections where you might be fishing short or medium range distances. You've got that protection there in your elbow on the end of that joint, stops the carbon flexing, creates longevity, and also bungs the end of the pole up to stop debris and foreign bodies getting into the inside of the pole. That's going to help increase the longevity of the pole, protect that carbon. And it also comes with 2 extensions, one for the 13 metre, but also an interchangeable one for the 14 and 16. Now the interesting thing is, once those are in the pole, let's say for example you've got the mini extension in your 13 metre section, it brings the pole to a true 13 metres. And again, the same with the 16 metre mini extension. That and the end of your pole measures up exactly 16 metres, which ticks all the boxes, especially for over in England, where it's stipulated that you have to fish no longer than 16 metres on a lot of venues. And going back to the top kits as well, all the top kits are exactly the same length. So you've got that uniformity within the whole package of top kits that are exactly the same length. So let's talk about the 13 metre package, which obviously blends perfectly with international and European fishing. Of course, like what we said about the 16 metre pole, you get a true length, and this is why we've incorporated again a mini extension for your 11.5 metre sections and your 13 metre sections to get exactly that distance. Top kit wise, you get 4 match kits, you get 4 spare number 3s, 4 spare number 4s, which blends perfectly for your deeper venues where you might be setting up a multitude of rigs in those deeper pegs. That ticks all the boxes for those kind of scenarios. It also comes with a cupping top, and it also comes with reversible reinforced sections for your 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. That's in the area where you might not be fishing at full length, but you still want that authority, security underneath your elbow. Gives that pole that extra strength and security, and of course, because it's capped at the end, protects anything getting inside the pole itself. Both packages also come double protected in tubes and within an Aero Pro Pole holdall. So there we have it, a brilliant package that literally ticks all the boxes for all disciplines of fishing.